just
Hey, you see me?
hold on.
Because, you say I have something to say.
Curse shall be the fruit of life.
Yeah. You see me?
Alright, so Deuteronomy 28 and verse 18.
Right?
Curse shall be the fruit.
I'm related because guess what? They come from that's what? Obeying the laws, statutes, and the judgments and every part. You see? So all of these things you have to our people. You can't see say how it's in direct correlation to their disobedience. You see? That's why them curse. When you come up Joshua and 8 tell us money and one of our people them own a car company. You can't wait. Backside in the Maryland. The backside is still basically run by the Chinese right now, man. You see? So when you ask yourself, are you a blessed people? Boy, thank God for life. Boy, let's see prosperity and Christmas. Never had some of my family members when I talk about them a claim 2020. You see me? Yo, not that they're claiming. You see, right now, the government and the people are the generation and the future generation of this society in a turmoil. You see me? Because state or country in right now.
State of them country, you know.
How are they good? How are they? So you know, it's at a point of no coming back. You see me? It's at a point of no coming back, and it's one of the main reasons for that. It's a call to us a curse in Deuteronomy 28 and 54. You see me? Because there is no unity amongst our people. You see it? Hey, right now, our people are the only set of people we don't have a community. Them don't have no formal alliance between them one another. All them do is look towards each other and bad mind and grudgeful. Our people them have a perfect case of the Willing syndrome. You see, because they're stuck in the crab in a barrel mentality. You see me? I'm surprised sometimes I see some girl that walk with them so-called best friend. You see them because them friend have a nicer shoes than them and a nicer piece of garment than them. That girl is the man. And your best friend. You see the so-called best friend. And that this society is about. And that's a part of the curses, yo.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother. His eye
shall be evil towards his brother. When they check out the Chinaman, when they check out the Syrian, the white man, you see them have a certain form of alliance. You see them have a certain unity between them one another. But all people, hey, you have people who live in the Hornet Gardens and they have a community next door to the Hornet Gardens. Them in a war for what? You see me? Them in a war for what? You see me? The old people rather introduce the so-called white man to them bedroom than give them own brother a plate of food. You hear me just say a while ago? Old people rather introduce the so-called white man and give them in bedroom than even give old people, a member of our race, a member of our lineage, a plate of food, man. That's a bloody curse, yo. But you can't even trust your own to do business with your own, man. You see, you're going to a business with your fellow brothers. You look for him like a nigga, yo, this nigga I got supplant me. That is fucked up. That is messed up, yo.
Because the winner of the mindset to rule, and actually, as they're going to the first, you have East Indians here, like Elamites, and they come here in family. You know what I mean? They run the business in Jamaica as family. From Kenland Mart to every Indian store, them support each other, them buy from each other, them keep the money or the wealth within their family. You know what I mean? To the society with our people, you have Jake will set up a stall and I sell a certain kind of product, and Jake, and next person will come set up a stall right beside him, I sell the same thing. I sell the same thing. You know what I mean? And that show you say how the mentality of our people, man, it's them evil, them are evil towards each other. Grabbing a barrel mentality.
We encourage brothers them on the comment board and whoever watch a video. See, if you watch a brother by the name of Dr. Claude Anderson, See him come on the breakfast club as a special. And the man basically break it down to the team. And the man give a basically an analogy. But so messed up, our people not even realize. Him say, yo, you have a same company. Them have two separate stores, one the crossroad from the other. Yeah, you say, see something? You see it? You see me? So basically him say, yo, you have two stores and the same company run them. But because the store across the road owned by a black man, the manager of it is a black man, and the store next door across the road is owned by a white manager. Him go in at the ice container, look on the ice, close it back, and come over across the road to the white man ice container and buy the white man ice. And him comes to Booms and him asks him, why you buy the white man ice? And the nigga excuse was that Mr. Jack's ice was a little bit lumpy. You see it?
A quick precept here. Deuteronomy 28 and 43. The stranger that is within thee. The stranger that is within thee.
So the scripture said it's stranger. Stranger referring to the other nations then. That they're amongst you. You see it? Because guess what? This is the so-called land of Jamaica, wood and water. I'm sure it's enough for our people not as prosperous as the other nations of our country. You see? Them come in and country have more claim and rights than we. You see? If you are trying to establish a company for yourself, the amount of tax will lay it upon you in comparison to the country. You see? And a different nation, the Indians them can come in and set up a store or a company and get 5 years tax free. You see me?
That does span the bigger heads them level. But even on a lower level too. A so-called black man have a store right there, and the Chinese see me with the ice scenario. Them are going to support the Chinese. Them are going to support the foreigner and them and left them own. Them not build them own.
Them not build them own. You see me? And guess what now? Even if you say, yo, you're going to build your own are going to take the money and give it to the same white man. There's no end to it.
And your own are going to run extortion for you.
Yeah.
Because extortion one of the next thing our people target each other with. You know what I mean? Them, you don't see, for example, them are rob at for example, a white man's store. Not that we promote robbery. You know what I mean? But we're saying
them rather rob them own.
Them rather rob them own. A nigga I go wait till one of them owner go come home from 9 to 5 to hold him up and take what belong to him. You know what I mean? Like him give him something to put on. But that's how the mentality is. Keep go back to the curse. So yo, we are gonna be evil. The brother I are gonna be evil towards the next brother. That's a part of the curse we get placed upon us by the Heavenly Father. So if you're talking about unity, like right now, there's no unity. There will be no unity until this kingdom collapses. Because the society have to actually be destroyed before you have true unity among our people. Because the only and this is not a black thing, because there's no such thing as a black nation. The word nation go back to the word lineage. Nation don't get described, and you don't identify nation by color line. Then it was a white man who tell you that. Then because you have so much of our people we get we're born by a white man having sex with a black woman, and the child come out looking dark skin. But the seed not belong to the Israelite woman. The seed not belong to that of an Israelite, because we're an Israelite. Alright, so when a white man have sex with an Israelite woman, what happened? It's a white lineage, it's a so-called white man lineage. Come forth again, man. Right, so and then you have Negro looking men, then who have sex with white people. And the child come out looking like them. But the seed go back to the father, man. So it's not even supposed to say a black thing. Then it's a nation, it's a seed situation, man. So when you have people like Eva Cloud and this is promoting this black culture thing, or black people is being treated in America and all of that, or black people need to fend for themselves, it's not a black thing. Because our people is so intermingled among the other nations. We have people in China, we have people in India,
Cambodia.
We have people all about the world. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 64.
People in China, India, Cambodia.
We have people all about, man. We have people in Germany. A lot of the Germanic tribes, our people, the Vandals, the Ostrogoths, the Visigoths, the Anglo-Saxons, the first Britons, man, were our people. Because the word Britain go back to Bayat, you mean covenant man. You mean covenant man, man. And who was that's why they call what the first rulers in Britain, from all of the kings them. There's one point when they call, you have the book when they call them the Jacobites. You know what I mean? The Jacobites.
Even King James.
King James.
You don't call him Jacob.
Exactly, because King James was one of the last black king to rule on 3 thrones at once, man. Because you know people, the so-called white man put out the perception that King James was a white man. King James was no white man, nigga, and that he was a faggot. That's a lie we get put out there by the so-called white man, and you niggas swallow it up, man.
But a faggot I got to put out a book and condemn homosexuality, though.
You know, homosexual, I gotta say, a man. We burn homosexuality because if you check out the history of King James was one of the men and we are stand up against homosexuality, man. And I burn out with some people we call the Jesuits. Because the Jesuits were some of the people who try to assassinate him, man. When you look up when you watch the movie V for Vendetta, what do you think V was doing, man? When he did try to blow up the Buckingham Palace, he was trying to kill King James, man. That's part of what took place in history. And 2 assassinations they make on King James' life, man. Then the first one assassination was them tried to kill him using gunpowder, man. Then and who sent him? Who sent them to do that, man? The Jesuits, man, which were what? So-called white people. Then now when you look up the word white, it means purity. And these people are not pure, man. These people are some of the most vile men on the face of the earth, man. The nastiest and the beastiest men of men. And give me that in Job too. Zane, but you find the one with the history. If you find it, you just bring it out, huh?
Under the wiki,
yeah. Here, right now, because this is not our kingdom, it's not our time yet. Because our time is coming, but we have to just endure and go through the process of experience, because that is the real reason why we go off in the first place, why we actually, slavery, why slavery happened to it, why we actually in the predicament subjecting to payments, light bill and all of those madness, why we're hustling 9 to 5 and all of that. That was prescribed, that was a prophecy. Where the Heavenly Father said fulfilled upon his people, man. Where he says shall fulfill upon what? Upon his people. Then, because guess what? We are the sons of the Heavenly Father, literally. The Heavenly Father said, yo, give me that in Exodus 4:22. Read that we have. You can read it.
We're green there. That appears. Alright,
What's that?
This is an excerpt from the Nigger Question Part 4, the missing link. You know what I mean? Page 14, it says, it appears from the verbiage wording of the solemn league covenant of the introduction to the original.
I remember what the word covenant mean. The word covenant when you look it up. Give me Psalms 50 5. When I say the word covenant means oath or agreement. Then go back to the word Bayat. You can look it up for me when you get it. Then that's what the word Britain means too. Then it means covenant man. But read that we have.
Okay. Alright. It appears from the verbiage word of the solemn covenant and the introduction to the original King James Bible that the three kingdoms, Britain, Ireland and Scotland, were opposed to the popes and the Catholic.
The Britain, Ireland and Scotland was up, then it opposed them. So that there's a conflict there, man.
What you heard, King James was not a Catholic, nor were Ireland, Scotland and Britain. I deliberately spelled Britain as Britain, B-R-I-T-I-N. The 2 words mean something important. Get the concordance and look up the word Ain, suburb of Benjamin, Judah and Levi, and then use the internet to see what the word Brit means, covenant, in the original Hebrew. In the original King James Bible, King James spelled his name Ames, I-A-M-E-S.
Yeah, because J never exists. The letter J never come about until the 1700s. So the word, the James, it only James. Saying it would be Jacobus or Jacob. Because Jacob in Hebrew is Jacob. Saying, go on.
It says in the original King James Bible, King James spelled his name Ames. Why would he do that? The letter I is the Hebrew letter Zayin. Not only did King Ames use Hebrew letters to speak.
His son is actually a quality. Hebrew, man. So the Hebrew word there for our people is Yashar Allah, which means sons of God, man. Our prince of the power. And if we're a prince, then we're sons. Then give me Isaiah 4 and 22. Want somebody to tell somebody to get that?
Isaiah 4 and 22.
Fine, making another service.
Sorry, Exodus 4 and 22 minutes on somebody.
No, they have Exodus. No, bro.
This even happen, people that Europe.
This is Exodus chapter 4, verse 22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, Thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son, even my firstborn.
Yeah, he never say everybody I'm son. He never say every nation I'm son.
Every man is my
The
son.
scripture said, somewhere in Isaiah said they were never called by his name.
Yeah, you can get that too. See? Because nobody else are no sons of God, man. Give me Deuteronomy 32 and 8. See me? Because then everybody want to run, come, forget peace of our thing. Forget peace of what Israel deserve or what Israel was promised.
But the scripture say, not forgive that what is profitable unto other nations.
And to other nations, man. The promise was made to who? To us, man. But in order for us to obtain that promise, and do you even know what that promise entails? Do you know what that promise even classified of? The things that what we are going to inherit? The whole earth belongs to us, man. Somebody get that in 2 Ezra 6 and 54. The whole earth is ours. Then what it going to boil down to is just we giving nations lands to live on, man. And they might be tributary to us. Then Micah, somebody hold Micah also 4 and 1. Then you read the Deuteronomy 32.
Deuteronomy 32 and verse 8. When the Most High divided the nations, their inheritance.
So him divide them. Him divide the nation and bring them together. This is not red and yellow, black and blue. We are precious in his sight, type of thing. We're different, man.
Separate.
And the Heavenly Father separate nations. And say, go on, you hear what the precepts say, go on.
When he separated the sons of Adam,
Divide them, man. Go on.
he set bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
So him have boundaries with them. Him set boundaries between them. Then, go on.
For the Lord, portion is his people. Jacob is his.
It's the lot.
Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
So when him divide them, he give everybody for them share, man, for them peace, for them land. But him say what? Israel, you are my portion. Israel, you are mine.
Inheritance.
You are mine inheritance. You're my heritage. See? So give me 2 Ezra 6 and 54. Me have somebody for wait it up.
2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 54. And after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
So Heavenly Father, him say all the people them come from Adam. But he say also the people who him chose too, because there's a people out of everybody who him chose. So everybody come from Adam. But Heavenly Father have a set of people out of that who him have himself and say, these are mine. See? Continue.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
He says, thou made us the world for our sake. The people who him choose, he say, make the world for them sake. So really and truly, everything on the earth belongs to it. Then every earth, every nook and cranny, every wealth and resources belong to him, man. Continue.
As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
He said the other people that come out of Adam, the Lord said them are nothing. Read it again, huh?
As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle.
Say them on nothing, them come like spit. That's the Lord speaking, man. So when you, as the son of the Heavenly Father, want to look out for everybody else, I don't even say everybody else, them look out for. The main person where all people look out for, and I try to help is the so-called white man. Oh, so what happened to the white man? The white man give you peace and feed inheritance. Aren't you the lowest of all the nations on the face of the earth? You're the lowest, man. Which other nation lower than you?
Support and help everybody else.
You support and look out for everybody else except yourself, man. Except your own people.
The scripture telling in Daniel, man, the thing what to Israel, no other nation no go through it, man.
Exactly. Slavery. Who is slavery happened upon the face of the earth? We're talking about the transatlantic Atlantic slave trade.
Who that prophecy
Who that prophecy fulfilling, man? You know what the Bible tells us we're not going into that slavery? You know that the prophecy in the Bible said we were going to go in slavery by ships, and we were going to be sold, and you didn't even know that? Slavery. Following, man. Don't read the book and understand it, and then you all of a sudden, oh, it's the white man book. The scripture said blame that before thou was examined, because I examine first, then rebuke. See? Oh, the white man used it to enslave us. Nigga, the white man pick verses and tell us, yo, it applied to you.
Hey,
one of the things that was banned from being read in slavery was the Bible.
Yo.
Them was the one who is in control and read it to you. So, if you don't obey your master, you shall get 50 stripes or 50 lashes. Yeah. Them tell her that, man.
Esau do a good job, you know, because Esau do. Him do all them things for people hate the Bible, man. Hate the words of the Lord. Because when they're growing up, one of the things that them pushing their head, man. Say, yo, oh, the white man write this. Rare. That's how the doctrine them flinging their head for your young. So, already, you already put away the Bible, you see me? So if the Lord don't open your mind for understand these things, brother, I tell you, I'm trouble.
Yeah, and that's why the opening of the mind towards the scripture, man, to understand the scripture, it's not everybody going to get it.
Right. Scripture says wisdom to manifest unto many.
Exactly, that's why we're not out here for everybody. We're out here for who can understand and who take heed and who can receive it. See?
The scripture says, may teach other men. Remember that piece of that?
Yeah, I think that, you want to write it?
Yeah, could have them.
Yeah, man, we'll finish the second result. I think I get there.
Other men that be able to.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Right. So, hey, just bear that in mind, man. Then we are, hey, give me, I think a 2 Peter. We say a royal priesthood, a chosen generation. I can't find that for me. Then you didn't say you have a quick precept back.
For what? Yashima?
Yeah. Okay. You can't bring it out here, man. You have it here.
Yeah, man. This is Psalms chapter 73, verse 9. They set their mouths against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth.
Yeah, read it again.
They said, this is Psalm chapter 73, verse 9. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth.
Yeah. Then, it's their philosophy, it's their teachings. Then the so-called white man we are alive, I go throughout the earth. Then, so what you people take on to, except what you should, the righteousness where you should actually take on to, you're taking on to the so-called white man philosophy, man. Then,
it's 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should shew forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
Yeah, we're talking about who came out of darkness. Because this time period that we actually we're going through a period of darkness. I have a lot of people still trapped in the darkness, man. But we came out. Right now, how we came out of it? Zane, by waking up to who we are.
Right.
You know what I mean? Waking up to who we are as a people, man. What our heritage, the things that our customs, Zane, the law, statutes and judgment of the Heavenly Father, which as the brother did have going on earlier, those laws was given unto who? To the Israelites, man. He would never give to the other nations, and it was given unto us to do what? To keep us clean. You don't even know that the law keep you clean, man. Literally and spiritually. Zane, because guess what? So like if you do what the law say, you now corrupt your body, because the things that the law say don't do. The things that are gonna affect your body, man. The things that are gonna mess up your body. Zane, adultery, having sex with the next man, woman. Women having sex with many men. They're polluting them body, man. Ways where them even know, where them not even look and say, yo, it is that deep. You're actually corrupting and destroying yourself, man. Zane, different men see men up in you. Zane, that's pollution, man. That's why you have the whole AIDS and all of those things come from, man. Men having prostate cancer, not knowing that when you're having sex with different man, woman, that contribute to destroying your prostate. See? Well,
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
Yep. So the gospel, as we were going earlier, it's not for everybody, man. See? It is for those who, as Scripture say, for the election, man, for the elect. See? Because right now what the Heavenly Father is doing, man, he's setting up a government. Because the coming world to come, or the coming kingdom, it's going to be our kingdom. See? It's going to be us in rulership, man. See? Because as the Scripture says, we are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood. But right now, hey, we're like Thor on the earth, man. If anybody know the movie Thor, when his father kick him out and take away power from him, that's what happened to us, man. See? Because what Thor did, Thor disobeyed. And his father take away power from him, kick him down earth, and until he humble himself, and then him get back in power. That's us, man. Because Scripture tell you, give me 2 Chronicles 7:14.
As I said, brother, you make a statement here, say we are going to clean, you see me?
Yeah.
And the thing is, bro, how we come back to the knowledge of ourselves, man. Scripture says our eyes are going to see the teachers.
Yep.
That's how we come back to the knowledge of knowing who we are, bro.
Yep.
Like Scripture telling in a Baruch say, in the place of captivity we shall remember ourselves.
Yeah.
And how that prophecy get fulfilled? By we seeing our teachers, you see me?
Yeah.
Seeing our teachers, going into the scriptures, studying.
The return of Abba Vince. When the Lord say, we must send Elijah the prophet.
Gone before that great and terrible day.
Yeah, to turn the heart of the fathers to the children and the heart of the children to the fathers.
Gone.
That happened, man, when Elijah came back. See, when Elijah came back, as Abba Vince, man. See, for those who can actually receive that.
And the word of the Lord start go forth from there, man.
Yeah.
You see me?
So we start wake up. Because at one point we were dead. We were dead, man. We were in darkness.
That's right. Remember the scripture is in Matthew where it says, in John where it says, the hour shall come where the dead shall hear the word of the Son of God.
Yep.
And them that hear shall live. Right now we're in that time, man.
Yeah, that's and you have Ezekiel. Your brother can bring one of them precepts. Yeah, but which one I have to forget?
The 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face.
So hey, that is possessive. Him say, if my people, which are called by my name, which nation get called by the Heavenly Father name? Israel, man. Nobody else. Him say they are his people, man. Then he say if they will what? If they shall humble themselves and pray. Continue.
And seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land.
Him say, yo, he must forgive their sin and will heal their land. Who break the law? Who sin against the Heavenly Father? Because what is sin? Sin is the breaking of the law. Who was the law given to, man? So what Psalm 47, 149?
This is Psalms 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He had not dealt so with any nation.
Oh, he said him show it to Jacob. Him says statutes, judgment. Then him word. Him say him show it unto who? Unto Jacob. And he have not dealt so with any nation, man. Go on.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
Exactly. Continue.
Praise ye Yahweh.
Yeah, because that's his name, man. Yahweh is his name, because when it's going to the Hebrew word for Lord, you're gonna see Yahweh there, man. That's the pure language, that's the Hebrew. But the point of that precept, man, is say, what? For as for his judgment, they have not to this nation. They would have been pushing it forth, man. And you'd have more righteousness upon the earth. Because when Scripture telling Deuteronomy, I think 4, it says the law was given for our righteousness, man. Why poor? Because the law going upon the next man woman and go live with the next man woman, and the man kill him. Why the man who kill him supposed to go to jail? When according to the law, adulterer are supposed to get put to death. Do you even know that? You even know, say, when a man go there with the next man woman, he's supposed to get put to death? You didn't even know that? Saying, and that's why the time that is coming, so many people gonna perish, man. So many people gonna get put to death because there's a the world is polluted with adultery, man. Women are both giving it, having sex with too much man before, man. Before them say how them want to settle down and married. After them reach old age and done, them want to settle down and say, oh, I'm going to find a husband, and then go into the church.
Right into them go.
And right into them go. And them I find one. But woe unto that man when trouble. You know that trouble when I go through and pick up that whore, man. You have a porn star, what's your name? He come out in the news. After how much years of pornography. She decides, oh, I'm going into church, I'm going to seek the Lord. And she can find a husband in the church. With all of them demons upon her, man. With all of them different seamen that will go up in her. But different man will go up in her, man.
Really and truly, look on the experience when them women go through when them sleep with different man. Do something to them psyche, yo.
Yep.
And if certain traits follow them. So them go to boom Sunday with that one. Let's be moderate, 30 man. Right? Then they with all that 30 man and then go in our church. We find this one man where get taught for some meat and this and that now. All of them 30 demons that depend him right now. Where she have to deal with 30 different personalities, depend on any given situation.
Yeah, because this is the thing, there's a study. For how much years?
Real life.
Dead. And she mourn, it releases a certain chemical in carry our first man genetics, and then she goes on the next one.
If you really, the woman and like say the woman in a relationship break up with somebody, and it's like say, oh, and 3 months down the line, you know, when probably some time pass away, we both breed mentally and physically. This week, next week, today, tomorrow. Some of them even transition and tell a man say it's complicated. So once you cement down and feel like say this man alright, then that man bad. So there's not even a breakaway period. It's just a straight transition.
Someone did up on deck long time.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah, like a turntable.
Bending.
Yeah, who have it. So like,
So-
but that's what I'm trying to bring out.
Alright.
You have it, Jeremiah.
Which one is Jeremiah?
Great land, great big.
Yeah, that
okay.
land big.
Jeremiah 3:1.
Yeah, read 3:1 for me there. See, because, hey, why are we bringing out these things, man?
Show the pollution.
Yeah, and there's a license. There's a license we're given to these women to actually do that. Because, hey, the license to sin. Why we say that? a woman get protected by the state, or the government, by society. Yeah, me say it like that. Society protect the woman when them do certain things. And you have men who do that. See? You have men where actually stand up for your woman when them do fuckery, man. See? But right, we can bring out the precept because of the word of the Lord. It's all about, man. Go on up. Jeremiah 3:1. Who have it?
This is Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 1. They say, if a man put away his wife and go from him and become another man.
So if a man put her away, or she go away, and she go become one next man, woman, go on up.
And become another man, shall he return unto her again?
Go on.
It's a question. I say if a man put away a woman, he's supposed to go back to her? What?
Shall not that land be greatly polluted?
Now you have two factors. The actual land where live man called i.e. Jamaica is greatly polluted because of the same type of behavior here. But also, the woman is considered as land as well. That's why them have a husband. The word husband means farmer. He plow the land and plant the seed.
Till off the soil.
Till off the soil.
Yep.
So therefore, shall not that land be greatly polluted when they have one husband that till the soil and then they have a next man go till the same
and
soil
plant seed.
and plant a different seed.
And you're not supposed to mix seed. They say scripture say
the scripture say you have to plant 2 acres. You get that in a Deuteronomy.
You have to plant the field with diverse seeds.
Yeah, bring it out. Just verification. Bring it out.
Yeah, man. Somebody find it. Kazakh.
I think about Deuteronomy 22 or 23. So
me have it. It says live the shall keep my statutes. Thou shalt not let thy cattle with diverse kind. Thou shalt not sow thy field with mingled seed.
Exactly. So now go plant melon right there and then right beside the melon you go have a pineapple. No. Same thing. If you now go have, you can't have calm over here, so, and hurry over here, so, and the two of them upload the one land. That's why you have what? Gonorrhea, syphilis, cervical cancer, AIDS, all them.
And what you call it? Well, what next name for it? Psychotic behavior.
Yeah, cognitive beside.
There's have psychotic behavior.
Yeah.
Because so many emotions, man. They have a thing when them call what do you call it? Mood swings.
Bipolar.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Schizophrenia, bipolar. Because what it all span from. You have hormone imbalance.
Even behavior, because guess what? Not two men think the same way now. She have to act accordingly. So if alright, let's say for example, when she wear pink, one man happy. And then when she wear pink, the next man sad. When she wear pink, it's like she have to remind herself, oh, that one I'm there, so I can't wear, or that one I'm there. And even then, in her back of her mind, she realizes one of them have a weird way to. So she don't know how to function. And that's in everyday things here. When I want me cooking, just as we said, just naturally off a behave. Because every man have them liking and every man want them woman behave a certain way to them liking.
Hey, and believe me, believe this, man. Not to believe me, go do the research. Genetics when it comes to sex is them sharing DNA for so long, man. Then what are you left? It's not living sperm alone, man. You're leaving genetics, man, antibodies. Then go on up.
You know the precept. There shall be no divorce of the daughter of the children.
Yeah, Deuteronomy 22.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Wow.
Exactly.
That's clear.
Straight on to the point. Because look funny. We always use the analogy. A woman is come like a clear bucket of water.
Yeah,
So
virgin.
A virgin, yeah. Clear.
Pure.
Clear bucket of water. And then you have a red quench shade and you have a blue one. The first husband had the red. When they throw the red into the clear water,
Turn red.
water turn red.
So she adapt to that, man. Yeah.
So when they go to boom star, then they go to boom star have the blue.
Like when you have sex with a woman, even if she had dig with the next man before you, she will miss her period.
Right.
She will miss her menses because you go there.
Because your body do basically reconstruct for adapt to your DNA.
The studies them going to show us that the first time you have sex with a woman, her immune system get weak. Because it starts to find your cells as basically bacteria or antibodies. So basically something foreign to our body, so our body try to fight it. So after a while when she get used to it, quick time, you get her impregnated because our body don't have the defense towards it. See it as something compatible. So once them do that, them basically draw to you. So as the brother say, when the next man go there, you know what that man do? Knock out our immune system all together again. So guess what it start do? It start being different.
That's why all women, them fucked up in the brain, man. Then because them fucked up, mind, body and spirit get fucked. Then, hey, skipper tell us say by means of a warish woman shall a man come to a piece of bread. When she buck you, after she deal with so many men, she go tear you down, man. She mean, I tear you down. I mean, you're going to get a spiritual
literally
too. But you're going to get a spiritual battle because all of that trouble, man, she's going to nag you.
She want you to fix them.
You have to fix them, man. You have to sit down and you have to go listen to a million experience that she have. But she got you.
And I try to remind her, I said, no, no, this or no, no, that. And guess what?
Oh, that man, I'm used to dealing with that. So he used to change.
And part I too. Yeah, we know that the woman never part, but also the men them as well, yo. Because I would say society like the behavior or condone the behavior here. So guess what I think? You see, if it was a kick, because no care what nobody wants, society run by men.
Yep.
You see, every man in Jamaica right now say, look here, no woman, no fit up on the road at a certain time. Who can stop?
Including the police and the government. Because they have to with it. Guys, if every man say they might do that, you know.
Yeah, they have to with it, but remember you have women in the police force, you know.
Yeah. So them not come on the road.
You got more trouble like it.
No, but that's your argument, see.
Yeah.
If every man say, look here, we don't want the woman them on the road after certain hours. Who will stop that? So at the same thing, men them have a role to play because guess what, them condone or them agree with this type of behavior.
Yeah, man, them agree.
Them cultivate it.
Yep.
And that is why the scripture refer to say, oh, the Most High build up him own men.
Yep.
We follow theme judgments, theme statutes, and theme ways of doing things.
Yeah, because when we in the world, we used to all about this woman kind of thing. It's like, woman is put them on pedestal. Yeah, we love woman. Yeah, that's natural, man. That's us. It's a mess, but guess what? We have woman in order.
But we deal them with wisdom.
We deal them with wisdom, man, according to wisdom, man. Woman, hey, because man pass here and say, oh, we don't see no woman out here. Yeah, you know where she there at home, man. And make sure you say, yo, house there in order.
And when you want to see woman out there for?
What she out here do?
Woman you want?
Then she have work out here, man. You know, say, yo, according to...
We're not doing sufficient enough.
Yeah. We need them help. Like, we need them help. No, we don't need them help, man. Yo, the scripture say, yo, unto you men I call. And my voice is to the sons of men.
And you know, hypocritical act, because guess what? All them same man there, I go watch World Cup. And whenever look on the field, none of them now go say, yo, what do man and then a 22 man at per one field, you know?
Yeah.
But nobody now. Hey, but the referee and the linesman.
Yeah.
But none of them now go say, yo, what do man and then? But I guess in every sector of society, one does have it everywhere, right?
Yeah, everywhere they did it. Hey, if you notice the kind of men them I love push part a bag of woman there. Forget them, man. If you notice the men, even in that school, and you see niggas them I love each up run and one bag of woman there on them. So forget them, man. Them love gossip. Them love gossip. Them love talk other people business. Then forget, man. Wanna read a precept for you?
Right now.
Yeah, read that one. Proverbs 6 and 26. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread. Yeah, go on. And the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. Can a man take fire in his bosom and his clothes not be burned? Yes, Papa. Can one go upon hot coals and his feet not be burned? Yep. So he
say, oh, she hunt for this precious life. You know, our man will bring a precept they like say, man say, oh, you want to say, come and stab him.
No.
The scripture say, oh, when I take away the bread from the poor, basically taking away his life. So when somebody leech by a substance, and a time, take,
make a woman stamp for a substance.
And give up, because I want it now. When I come out and say, you know what woman say? She'll come and help she. So the man say, you don't want to get to the man, you help the man. So me want somebody to build me. You know that mean? You know that mean?
it. Them when they married the man, them break up and get off of them substance and gone.
3 years time.
Yeah, and then everything she become more evil to us.
And the thing about it is, what I understand is that you being a man is you being yourself. Because look at it. If a woman and a man live in a board house and share the man, till the man get to the point that him can build a concrete house, I am alone that go live in it. When I say, alright, yo, I'm in a board house now, go out and have a sleep for the boy now for this.
Yeah, man.
If you need our help to get a car, who they go and benefit? I whole house. But no, them society tell them, say, guess what? They get a own.
And selfish.
But other independent, because I depend them, then they with man to get man things, them depend upon man to get man things.
Hey,
that is not independent.
Can.
Independent is you going in out there, live by yourself, grab it by yourself, and don't ask someone for nothing, not even your life.
Change your tire them yourself.
Not even our daddy.
Not even your father.
Yeah, because the same thing, the point, man, the Heavenly Father wise us up to these to the woman spirit, to the woman philosophy, the woman being over, the woman being over our men. Then, hey, as we say, it's not like say, we don't. We loving women is basically make them be in the order with them there, where them supposed to there. Because when a woman push themselves, you have actually a woman there say, she actually do a video. She say, she don't see why women are broke them neck to go out there go work. You see me say why them have a work at home to do. Because really and truly, when a woman go, they go take on certain work and certain tedious work, you mean hard work. You mess with them hormones. Because it take testosterone for actually do certain job, man. And when them push themselves and do them kind of job there, they produce more testosterone, so you have a hormone imbalance within them body, man.
And the thing about it, not only that, them not see the importance of what them do.
Yep.
They don't understand, say, them being at home, it's very important and beneficial to the building of the house.
To the building of the house, man.
Because guess what? You taking care of a child, others taking care of a child. You actually ensure so everybody in the house eat, or the house is remaining clean. Yeah. It's not a light thing, that is a very important role, because guess what? You take off load off of the man, so when him come in, him can rest, so when him go out there to bring in and can bring in, he get done, when him go out there, so he get done more proficient, because when him come in, him actually have a place to rest. You know him picking them alright, you know so this and that. So about being slaves. And you better, you make it easy for the man so that the whole house can benefit, even you yourself.
But you know who tell them say them are the slaves? The so-called white man. Saying the so-called white man say no, women's right, women's liberation. Saying women need to be independent. Then bring out the precept back.
This is Proverbs 31, verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil.
Stop it. They say, you never have need of, hey, nothing to a man than a woman. In scripture, get in a Corinthians, they say, the glory of the man is the woman.
Yep.
Nothing to a man than a good woman.
And quiet. Yeah, that is key.
Very quiet.
Quiet.
What scripture say, sir?
What is them a silent river?
Yeah, as Eddie Griffin said, man. As Eddie Griffin said, man, he make a skit off white man, which is, it is so true. Yeah, when a man go, they go labor 9 to 5, and him come in with all of that stress, man. Only if you come here. The man say,
bitch, you're killing us.
The man say, you're killing us, and him break it down and why you're killing us, man. And why you're killing the man, because them say, one of the leading causes of death in America is what? Heart failure, man, heart attack. I mean, high blood pressure. We call it, my next name, Pete. Hypertension. Because what I say is that when them come at you like that, the body will prepare itself for attack, man. So it build up a level of cholesterol, and when the cholesterol then get used up, the good cholesterol turn bad cholesterol, and it clog up the arteries.
So, you know, the body need rest, because without there men out there basically working stress out.
Yep.
When he's supposed to come home doing rest now, I have another form of problem to deal with. So therefore you just stress out and you just give up the ghost.
It's suicide.
I would say thanks to the devil.
And that's why the scripture say, oh, run for the precious
On
life.
the precious life. Hey, and guess what? Hey, what you know what keep us, man? Sophia. See? The knowledge.
Yes, so better we say, oh, yeah, there's a better life than this, yo.
Yeah, when we talk about Sophia, man, let's be clear. Wisdom. That's we're just using the Greek word for the word wisdom or knowledge. Then Sophia. Then which that keep us, man. The scripture say it shall keep you from the
She's like, the scripture like wisdom and go, a woman, yo.
Yep.
Let's call it 10 to you and comfort you and nurture you.
In Proverbs 7 it says it shall keep you from the adulterous woman.
Yeah, I go over to you.
Yeah, it again?
Yeah. Oh, you have it?
Read it.
So 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 7. For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and glory of God, but the woman is the glory of the man.
Oh, the woman is the glory of the man.
Explain that.
Because
Break
really
it down.
and truly, it got for sure that look, as long as because the scripture before say, oh, him not the need a spoil. You want someone of a good man, it no matter if him rich, it no matter, he just want to say, oh, you want to beside him. That's all him want to say.
Where scripture tell us say, where we that find it
a wife.
a wife? No, he say find it a pillar of rest.
Yes.
Like say a good woman to a man is a pillar of rest, it's like a pillar of rest. See?
I find
It's
it
a
fair.
pillar. We're not talking about pillar where you lay down your head pan. Something a whole up a building as the same we hold up a building, a structure. See? It as I say, it helps take off the burden, the support. Because that is the reason why a woman was created. To help. To help. And hey, what the word help? When you help, you're a servant too. So if you're talking about slaves, yeah, you're slaves, man. We also are slaves. We're slaves to the so-called, we're slaves to the Most High.
Hey, because that is, Yahweh Shai is a slave to Yahweh.
Yeah.
We are basically a slave to Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
And the woman are the slave to us. That's the order of things.
Which
Everybody
society
work.
don't have slaves?
None.
Which kingdom don't have? You work to serve what? Your children and your wife too. You work to bring home money.
And 24. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession.
The 36:24.
He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. Where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled, and he that hath no wife will wander up and down mourning.
Hey, say, yo, edge. See me? Edge, where use an edge for the yo? Keep things in order, boundaries.
Because as she nurture the household, you out there work.
Hey, there's nothing. So like, yeah, right. There's nothing like you step in a house and everything just carp a set.
Yeah.
Everything just in order. And you smell the food that come from out of the kitchen and you set up.
Just say, all the people just go in and shower.
Yeah, you see me just go all that bed. You
just
see
go
me?
easy,
I just go easy, man. I just go second. And then you're not nice. You just see one food, one plate of food come put down. You see? Dinner is ready there.
Is there anything else?
Is there anything? You need some fucking a glass of water?
And guess what? And the so-called white man alone I live the life there.
Yeah.
You see me again? And it mess it up for everybody else.
Yeah.
You see me? But I am alone really, I live them with it.
God, that's why the Arabs are eating bomba class so much.
Hey, which part?
You fuck up everything.
Which part? See, I don't know if no other brother also can testify. Right? But when last you seen a cheer couple married from long. A wife still basically a care for him the way a wife supposed to care.
Yes, yeah.
Not saying that in a this not perfect.
Yeah. You know what going on now? A lot of them live together for years. Right. 30 years, 40 years. But the amount of fuck
Hey.
You know amount of adultery, you know amount of adultery take place within them years there?
And
Because they have too much walk away from Caesar. I stay with it and do them one thing.
if we can't, because what Esau really do, yo, Esau don't promote family, he promote boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
You see me? But then,
You promote wars.
That too. You see me? Right? The scripture you built upon family. You have the husband, you have wife, and have boyfriend and girlfriend, and then date for a couple of days and then break up. No. You see me? Because of our business are building.
Hey.
Right? Families are usually business.
business.
And you have sons, you have daughters. They normally make your daughter get married over to XYZ family. Right? But no way off. Basically, your children them are come up to grow as slave for Esau, while you and your so-called wife, if you have one or a woman, is everybody has to be a perfect slave. Nobody independent from the state, yo. Everybody is slave for the so-called white man, and that news in basically divide and conquer. The woman liberation movement was all about that. Divide the family so we can tax everybody and everybody work and pay away.
So this is Ecclesiasticus 26 verse 14. A silent and loving woman is a gift of Yahweh.
Go again. Yeah. Go again. Take that one about repeat.
So this is Ecclesiasticus 26 verse 14. A silent and loving woman is a gift of Yahweh, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed.
Exactly.
Hey, hold on. You have to yeah, man, I forgot the right side. Hold on. Then?
So far above rubies?
Yeah, fix the camera.
Yeah, you're good, man, brother.
Silence. Not speaking or making noise. Not having or making any sound or noise. But hey, what is it? Making no utterance, mute, speechless.
Now watch, this is my house. And basically the woman there and talk and I say, yo, the man in the house and them start arguing from 12 to 4. Yes, me, how she talk? The judge say, wait there, hold on. Is it that tone of a debate? Is it back and forth, or you just the thing like this in the ears? You see me? Which one? I see everything.
What she said? She said. Oh, I tell you what she said.
We know already.
Hold on, I tell you what she said. She said, I share the most of the talking. The reason being, him always say and do something to piss her off. They talk so long, but man. From 12 to 4. I'm going to tell you exactly. And this is how man stay now. They might talk to you and they expect you to respond. But not only that you have to respond, you're supposed to respond for them need you to respond. Anything outside of that is an extra 50,000 words. So nobody should say something and expect the man to say, yo, sorry. And you say, yo, or say, yo, but, or, alright, sorry.
Okay.
What? Oh, so you're not care? Yes. And then you have something else come. You see me? And then that's our next half hour.
You have to respond like that.
So within every half hour interval, him do or say something, we spark the new 50,000 words. You see me? So, yo, rough.
Hey, you skip a statement. A silent, loving woman is a what?
Because if as brother say, yo, they say, yo, silent river run deep. What them sent, you know? Then
be like say, yo, hey, that woman never beat her into silence. No. Make she go, if she stay a certain way, man, nobody break your neck, try to fix her, man. If she want to come around and ask a certain question, then fine. But yo, the kingdom, man, it's all about the kingdom when we're going to get all of that. You know what I mean? We're going to get women in there, in being women.
Right,
Being subjective.
Being subjective, we're going to get women. We don't have any women now, man. Then, the scripture says a silent and loving woman is a gift from the Most High. The woman is a loud mouth, man. Chat too much.
Have one?
Yes.
It's a Sirach. Sorry. Ecclesiastes 25 verse 20. As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man.
As the climbing up what?
It's Sirach Ecclesiastes 25 verse 20. As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of...
She's human too.
And the worst thing,
I'm going to tell you if you have two tongues, brother.
the worst thing, I want to go to actually sit down and I wait for somebody to don't speak.
Dying.
Just so, you can go so.
Yeah.
And you know, them don't speak, I address them, you know. You want them don't speak so they can go on,
Yep.
so you can get a little time.
Yeah, brother.
I just sit down like, I guess you don't hear not say, yo, you don't know or you can't do it. As we say, in response.
The best you can do is you can listen.
Yes.
And make it done quick.
Yes.
You make it.
If you don't know it, when you never yet, put on the phone over there so much you talk to ourselves. Yeah, man, I regular them do it because them don't need you, they don't really don't need you, you know. Them answer, them talk and answer themselves.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
The most they stay at this, you know. Hey, yeah, man. You man just left it over this, man.
True. Hey, you have a priest, bring out the priest. Get the one that Genesis over here.
This is Genesis chapter 3, verse 18. And the Lord Yahweh said, it is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him and help me for him.
Yeah, but help need for him. The Most High created him for that purpose, man. See?
That's what, hey, you know best thing, you watch on Netflix, you watch a documentary based upon the Romans. They now a wicked empire, but me not lie. To a certain extent, you have to rate the Roman man them. That's when when the woman come in front of them and they say, look here, at time for you shut up. What are the man in the talk, you know? When I say some symbol and they go say no. You see they say no.
Hey, especially the Persians, like for instance, I think it was Xerxes with Vashti, you see me? Where they make one decree, the king asks Vashti and she no come. It's alright, let's ask your council. Like, yo, kick her out. You see me get smarter, so I make she be a full example. So any woman who think them bad disobey them man. Right? So even somebody them they have it, so-called white man just take things to a different level.
The Asian method, the thing was the Asian world, they agree upon certain things. And patriarchy was the order of the day. Yeah. And the thing about that, I say when they have somebody underneath you, if you say them, can you imagine they tell the child to shut up and they continue to talk?
Yeah, he is as man, we know that.
Yeah. And then I tell you, women understand that they are like children.
Yep.
They are property.
Possession, bro.
Your possessions, your property.
And
you are own.
Yeah, the scripture says, foolishness is born in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction will drive far from them. And the same thing applies.
No, but the scripture says, rod for servants as well.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, the scripture says, you beat servants with stripes.
Yep. You know what, listen, you go get whippings, man.
Yeah.
See?
Hey, you know, God, when God come over here, the daughters and them wives couldn't do certain things. Watch a cowboy movie a couple of years back where basically one guy, the girl didn't like one man and her father never approved of it. And she tell her father, say, look here, what you love me, no man do? Backside. And when she goes up outside the side, say, that wasn't enough. And she answer him certain way, you know what you do? Take her finger in front of one tree and strip off her back so. And get straight across the back, yo.
Yeah, man, big woman.
Big woman not talk.
Or big picnic.
Yeah. From, if you estimate in today's society, over the age of 18-year-old woman getting whips by her father at that age. And guess what? It was a custom in the law. Right? What?
This is the definition of woman from Etim Online from the 8th century. It says woman, female servant.
You read it again?
Yeah, again, brother.
Hey, that's woman mean. You have women that don't know what the word woman means. So
If you don't know,
Now you know.
This is from etymology. The word woman from the 8th century means female servant.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, cause guess what? Because, hey, funny enough, it doesn't simply mean the wife of a man enough.
Yeah.
That's what it means. And what is a wife? Well,
Servant.
no, I'm going to press money. Hold on, I'm not getting no clear, I'm get some Dutch and thing.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
basically, when I go into the Strongs and the scriptures, somebody can get it.
That's why.
Wife,
That's
the word
why.
wife.
Yeah, can. That's why the scripture said plainly. The Heavenly Father said,
Yeah,
make a
help
help meet unto the man. So
And she shall be a wife.
yeah, that's why the definition for the word, we say a female servant is correct and on point.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because the Heavenly Father till you say
But that's them purpose.
Yep.
That is why they were created
Yep.
to serve. First of all, anything that you own is a service, provides a service to you. They have a house, the house service shelter. You have a stove, the stove service preparing of food. You have a woman, she serving you. You have a child, the male son, service to bring on offspring and carry on the name. The daughter also help within the house
That's why you give
until a time for you sell her off to be a service to our next man.
Like for instance, I'm gonna put you Rachel. What was Rachel doing when the servant of Isaac go meet her?
God.
Is me she attending to the flock, yo?
Yep.
Is me? And then that's why Jacob there for work. Because now you basically take one man property or a man servant.
Yep.
Right? It's all
After you take with that servant, then who are going to do that?
no, it's all business, yo. It's all a family, which is a business. We
children
think
are
it's going to
servants.
survive.
Yep.
Children are servant, literally.
Remember one
Hey, that's why you give them chores.
pay for that servant.
That's
How much
right.
shekels you're supposed to give when you marry that woman?
I think of 50 shekels.
And them kind of 50 shekels and a boy money.
7 years of work.
Brother.
7 years of work.
Well, 7 years of work can compare
And a
now.
boy money, brother. That's why the general they have to go do film 5 years.
I can't imagine that, brother. You work 7 years to acquire this position. And she going to tell us, say, me nah, me no want, me can't. You're
That's
mad.
silent as the scripture says.
7 years of my work.
Carry back and take back your money.
But
Need
me
a
nah.
refund. This item is defective.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's acting up.
What?
Yeah, man. Alright, these are the word woman, and it comes from the Genesis 2 and 24. And it say woman, wife, female, see, married to a man. Alright, female. Yeah, that's
Basically, help me. As the scripture itself actually. Yeah, look up the word help me. Hey, things are going to go back in the order, yo.
Yeah, that's why we say our priest the out back in your shop.
You can bring that out in the meantime. What?
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Yahushua.
So now pause. So you tell me, say, the scripture give the order, say the head of every man is Yahushua. So, or who the world called Jesus, the Messiah. And me, if you go look to the Messiah and say, look here, me nah, me no want, me can't bother.
Put you at the third year, we still go on.
You know what I'm saying, Luke?
He said, no, you do that.
No. What you saying, Luke?
them.
Yeah.
Them would do that. I have me rule
Hey,
over
we
them.
can get it. Can get it.
Yeah. So come put some perspective on it.
Real
Hold on. Because you might make it look like say yo, like at them alone under order. Like at them alone have one either have somebody to report to. Me have somebody to report to too. Go on.
This is Luke 19 verse 27. But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
So here what I think now. As to me, and I guess I speak for every man here, we can't manage that part right there.
That's you and your house.
Yeah, so me and my house,
We
will
serve
the Lord.
Yeah.
We will serve the Lord.
Yeah. We know better.
Go on.
This 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Yahushua, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Yahushua is Yahweh.
So I say the head of the woman is the man. Which means, alright, I'm a tougher. I'm part the wife a little bit. I can imagine all my daughter. I'm going to look for me. And I say, me nah, me care, me not inna. Why? What about? Stop. I'm a tough up. I'm not even talking either. What? Hey, me go back do Kevin out. Wait a minute.
Hey, bro, as I say, I'm basically being a servant as well, right? For instance, you're part of a business, you get hired, right? Me go work and say, boss, me not do that. Me not keep you here.
Me not come and work early. Me not do what you tell me to do. Me not take lunch on more. Me go home. It's Friday.
Come on, everybody. Go Friday.
You go in late, take a 3-hour lunch, and you go home early.
And you not come back.
You understand? I want to go work every day, yo.
Yeah, willingly.
Yeah, willingly.
And she tries to be the best at her position.
Yeah, I can say it right. She go work every day, and when she come home, she feel like she will tell me everything what I'm not for her work.
Yeah.
Every mix up go on in the office.
Yeah.
You see me? Yeah, I'm do
But
that, brother.
I think, as I said, look at it, you know, the level of diligence that she put towards the workplace, she now put to the house, because I guess what she going to say. She going to tell you, say, right now, she need to wake up early to reach work, so her boss to fire her.
Hey, and the society fuck it up.
But guess what? She now going to tell us how she need to hurry up and cook your dinner before you reach home, so you can get something to eat.
No, she not tell you that.
Children, because
Hey, you have a woman that talk boldly with her mouth, man. She say, yo, she not share enough food for no man.
Stop for dead.
She go to the point of cooking it.
Same the purpose, brother.
Yeah, that's not the purpose. She said she got to the point of cooking it, so he can share it out himself.
Good chat, that chat.
Hold on, wait. All the food are reaching the house.
Hey, even for sheep, boy. Even for sheep, actually, go feed. You see the thing is, man, even if him have to go share it for himself, there is a office, even if him go share it for himself, just you uttering that. You should have been like, you could have even asked him.
No.
There's a way to do things, man.
It's at his ledger because I'm at the head.
It's at his ledger.
Look at it. Look on a king, for example. Not because a king of servants. I say me a king, I have a wine beer. I can't tell my wine beer, I say, look here, yo, take a leave for the rest of the evening, I can't pour my own wine. Because really and truly, pouring wine, it's not even says that every task you can do. But guess what? That is at my leisure. Suppose I don't want nobody around me besides, so look here, I pour my wine myself. But my wine beer, I can't say, yo, him carry the wine, come so I pour it for myself.
Hey, that's very disrespectful.
Yep.
So as I say, yo, if it's a case I'm share, and I like a man can't share my own food, or there's no law say a man not to share my own food, but at his leisure, yo.
You know why that make it so serious, man? The intention that she have on
the mindset you can.
Exactly. The mindset that she have towards the man. Yeah. The mindset she have, we actually out of that.
Yeah man, Vashti.
Just like Vashti, man.
Yeah man.
Have a put
Yeah man, Vashti get put. Yeah, we can get it, Carl. The statement what they make after it now.
Yeah,
because
the woman never follow.
Can.
Hey, what I think Esther, what happened to Esther? When she go in at the court, she go in to go visit the king after how much? A month?
Drop both.
And the man said to bumps and lift up. Just
the look, countenance alone.
Come on, the man. Hey, when it's keep us, hey, we never want to use it that way, brother. The dread of us going to be on these women.
Yeah.
Just like how the most I got put back the dread that we on these animals.
Oh no, the most I put back him dread for we.
Yeah.
Towards him.
I say to our government.
Oh, they'll go read the store.
Yeah, exactly, man. The chain. A command that got just passed down, man. And things are going to be set back in order. So just like how these beasts don't fear you anymore, you have dog around the fire.
Be a bad
I have the female that run up on you. Woman are going to look on you and fear, man. Because the most I got put back that dread. They make them fear women. Just to look, hey, because the Xerxes at the time, him did, just to look at him make Esther job. Weak out.
I have it when you're ready.
See? Pass out, man. Just for the counting, yo, come on, man. Most like these nations poor, man. What's the
Mordecai tell him to attack, so people want to go because he's afraid.
But look at it. I guess I look at it. I guess I two fear that you put in front there. The fear of Mordecai and the fear of the king. But guess what? But most importantly, the fear of the Lord through Mordecai.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Mordecai say, yo, you must be like that because you not policy. You think you're going to escape this?
But the Lord bring deliverance by somebody else.
Exactly. So, you got to show you.
Deliverance will come to Israel. No
matter how you know.
It seems like we ought to say, if we don't do the word, the Lord can rise up stone. But we want to you when we do the word.
We do the word, I make stone come up, go and take his position.
I wish I was stone.
I can read this in from Vashti. Esther 1, and we start at 15. So what shall we do unto Queen Vashti according to law? Because she had not performed the commandment of the king Assuerus, I'm pronouncing his name right, so by the chamberlains. His son Memucan answered before the king and princes, Vashti the queen had not done wrong to the king only, but also to all the princes and to all the people that are in all the provinces of the kings of the king.
Because guess look what it is. If the king wife now obey him, I am the king.
I'm the king. The top man.
Alone come on like me. Why me obey my husband? Poor.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, that sense like the king will send man go war and all type of something. Team wife. Tell him say she now come. And not come out that time. Me if you listen to you, we have to blow that.
Well, it has said, verse 17, for this deed of the queen shall come abroad unto all women, so that they shall despise their husbands in their eyes, when it shall be reported, the king Ahasuerus, that brother name? Yeah, Xerxes, I'm going to call it that. So commanded Vashti, the queen, to be brought in before him. Commanded, right? He said, but she came not. Likewise shall the ladies of Persia and Media say this day unto all the kings and princes which have heard of the deed of the queen. Thus shall there arise too much contempt and wrath. If it please the king, let there go a royal commandment from him, and let it be written among the laws of the Persians and the Medes, that it be not altered, that Vashti come no more before king. He said, and let the king give a royal estate unto another, that it better than she. That is better than she. And I see him thing I say, brother, if we don't do what we're supposed to do, we just get moved out, yo. Right? But we want to lose them seed.
Yeah, but scripture that they are apocryphal, so if she will not go there, put her off.
Yeah, me can get it for you.
So hey, all boy long thing, hey. So obedience, last night my brother, I'm up on the road and we saw some short pass. And I say, come out for the road. And them say, you know, it's not easy to deal with. As long as I comply with them, I say, brother, them man they demand compliance, them man they don't know the other way. Right? Them man they demand compliance. And the same thing, you know, as a head, they demand compliance. And that is why even the so-called criminal world, you have a certain level of order as well, yo. Because not to say how we have praised gang life for mobsters, throwing it out there. Don't get it twisted. But when I look at the level of order, as them say, oh, broad board. Look on the mafia, them for example. Them have certain rules, you know, follow. You know, them broke your foot or
swimming with the fishes.
You go swim with the fishes or something, they have consequences, yo. Consequences, that are the term, that are what keep things in check. Boundaries and consequence. And enough time them say, oh, I watch a series called Netflix named Peaky Blinders. And it's like one of the son them, like 2 people from the gang actually go to one bar and one fight break out and the bartender there tell them on the side of the person, look here, you see them man here, just left them alone. And him hold one of them and find out who for people them in touch. Him say, I never know, clear, I never know. But guess what happened? They burn down the man shop. And you'd find out, him say, oh, we never there for do that for me. I say, look here, we never do that for you. We do that for the company reputation and the company. So you know what I mean? When you know say you fuck around consequences in play. Unless you're willing to pay the cost of your actions, you're not going to do certain things.
And that is also a public, public demonstration.
Hey, what the scripture say? So shall you put away evil from before you bring you make a public example.
Yeah, it says that the rest of Israel may look on and fear. Because that's something where them have to see. You know what I mean? That's something that got to be done.
You can't hear about something I want thing, you know.
Yeah, but when you see it, you know what I mean? Because, hey, what you think? The sight of things drive fear in you, man. The sight of things, the sight of chaos. Hearing about chaos, yeah, you will fear. But when you actually see it in a position where you might have come to us or whatever, man, you're even more fearful. Because now you have witnessed the chaos.
Yeah, so you know, in the scripture, the Lord always showed them serious when they bring him in a captivity in all the land. They have to look on and know that I, the Lord, have done this.
Yeah.
It's because them go through it, you know.
Yeah.
And them witness and the Lord, they declare before it even happens, man.
Yeah, you might be a changed man when you go through a certain experience. The brother did that tell me about him because we travel. Him just fly out for a couple of months.
Yeah.
For some months, and when he come back a changed man. Why? Because he start experience certain things. You know what I mean? Where he stop look upon life the way how trivial like how he used to. See? So experience we have to go through. Hey, you go through certain chaos. For example, you escape. See? Yeah, like the man in Barbados, where the place name is Barbados, where storm pass through Barbados.
Bahamas, Abaco.
Like that man we tell about him, you them. Hey,
he go through it, man.
He go through it. Him have a different perspective on things. No.
That is why in the ancient world, battle-hardened soldiers, them used to use them as leaders. Especially also in the Roman Empire, what are the qualities of ruling is actually leading an army and go through some certain conquests. Even the Greeks then. Because experience can. Hey, when you go war, everybody you left up and line up, so if you survive 1, 3, 4, 5 war in a close quarter combat, you know, that must do something to something up here, say, you're not going to ever look for life the same. You're going to see people beside your own comrades are dead. Yeah, look a man in the eye meanwhile they push one sword through his belly. You see me? Hey, them say enough man after them first kill them vomit. Cause something happened to them spirit with them body. Them body can't hold together, yo. So as the brother say, experience. Or something with black.
So this is Ecclesiasticus 34 verse 9. A man that had travelled knoweth many things, and he that had much experience will declare wisdom.
Exactly. Hey.
I'm trying it out.
I would say, we say this all the while, and some of my experience. Some of the best conversations we have, when people go through some shit in their life. And I like me glad to hear say, certain things befall them. When I talk to certain people and they tell you some things that them go through, you have a different perspective, and how much more, even when you yourself go through certain things as well, yo.
Fuck you, but no fuck you up that boy.
What? This is verse 10. See Ecclesiasticus 34 verse 10. He that had no experience knoweth little, but he that travel is full of prudence. When I travel, I saw many things, and I understood more that I can express.
Hey, and look on this, yo.
Yes, Papa.
You see the scriptures? That's how we're supposed to travel in the scriptures. The scriptures say the words are the way I impart. Somebody get that in the place. They tell us the word of the Most High is like, they always try to say, I am the way, the truth, and life. A way is basically a path, I prefer to find the word path, but you have to walk in the scripture. Reading the scriptures is not enough. applying them and experiencing them. That's how you're walking in the truth, that's how you're walking in the spirit. That's how you walk in the path. Hey, the scripture says finding the old part. Somebody can get that as well.
Just show me what to do.
No.
Yeah, get that. You have that already? Get that.
It's a light unto my path, and a light unto my path. Alright, this is Psalms, Salakia. Psalms 119. Psalms 119, verse 105. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path.
Hey, scripture now says, talking about the way of righteousness, the path of righteousness. Walking in the scripture is like you take a certain path, right? You take a certain route, and the route is the way to life. The route is a route unto salvation, right? Now, as the scripture tells us, you must travel much. When you travel, you have certain routes you have to take. Some dangerous, some mild, and some part of the road rocky. One next part it's smooth. One next part I go through the jungle. One next part as a patrol. Hey, can you use it to Portland for example?
I don't know.
When I go through a junction, you have some windy road. Then you have some patrol, and then when I reach out, you have the highway. And then even when I reach a port, I'm going to have some tight corner.
And what's your experience?
Crowdy, some of them crowdy.
What's your part of the experience now? You see me? My brother here travel to Portland every day, and if me and him drive, me I go knock in a more patrol than him. Because every patrol him I go pull up pants and slow down and go over it. And I go because him experience, him travel the route over and over. But we have local experience now. I just mash up my car. You have to change front end. You have to
Done. I have a precept. This is Psalms 23 verse 3. He restored my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. He leadeth me in the path. The entrenchment truck. Going.
When they have country, I have to come to truck where I go when I go bush. That's on little, hey, the grass just dead. Every walk you brush from grass, but on little track you. That's how the scriptures mean, it's a path. Right? So it's right, but also spirit.
Travel, you experience it. So you basically gain wisdom. So it's good to basically explore and grow in wisdom.
We'll read the next one. Proverbs 8 and 20. I lead in the way of righteousness, in the midst of paths of judgment. On the path there, so it's travel, and it's a trodden with the feet. Traveler.
Traveling. This way you're traveling in righteousness, yo. Why are you traveling in righteousness? Taking heed unto the words, yo.
Yeah, because the words of living the Father is righteousness, the laws. See, that is righteousness. See, so if you say you're treading the path of righteousness, if it's not the words of living the Father you actually are treading and are studying and are going into, then you're not treading the path of righteousness. See, because you know righteousness, what you use to mark what is righteousness. The laws. Morality, what you use to mark what morality is. The laws. The scriptures show you and tell you the line or the boundary and tell you what is morality.
Okay, that's why even if the first thing comes in, alright, that shows you the laws can't be done away with. If the laws done away with, the law that going to judge people off of.
Exactly.
You see me?
The things how you gonna know clean from unclean if the laws are in place, because that is the measuring stick, man.
Everybody have their own version of clean and unclean.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, because in today's society, them have thing there. Them have focus, brother. Focus. Then them have in different what them tell you that you have such things like cultural moral relativism. You know, the people who use that term the most are them people that say they go to college. Oh, it's based on your culture, it's based on where you come from. No, but the scripture give you guidelines of what morality really is, man. Then the scripture is the measuring stick where draw the line to show you, hey, don't do that. And if you do that, this is the consequences, man. That's why when women have sex with different men, they're actually being a war. Then that's adultery and they actually be committing whoredom, man.
And
Because a woman
yeah. Clean become unclean and start to smell.
Exactly. Then because them pollute them body, then by taking in a lot of
Psalms 19 and 7. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure.
I said the law of the Lord is perfect. I said converting the soul.
The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul.
Coming back here about don't say, oh, we don't eat certain foods. No, we don't dress certain way. We keep certain standards, you know, so the high holidays. And you know, get back on basically coming back. We actually be converted.
Converting soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure.
So the testimony of the Lord is sure. Experience as well. Right? Continue.
Making wise the simple.
Making what?
Wise the simple.
No, making what?
Making wise the simple.
No man, the Bible turn people in idea.
The statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes.
No man, you follow the Bible, you turn idiot. You have to eat pork sweet. And if you get one for tattoo and commit adultery, and if you do all type of madness, you do what thou wilt is the order of the day. That much better, you that much more enlightening. Until you realize you have cancer or some shit. Or until you reap the rewards of action committing adultery. And a man pop 2 hot one in the air. And I depend on the leak out, I wonder where the fuck we go wrong.
Going against the manual.
Go on.
Verse 9, the fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, yea, than much fine gold. Sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb. Moreover, by them is thy servant warned, and in keeping of them.
By them is what?
Thy servant warned.
So on it. When you commit adultery and realize you're in your last moments of bleeding out and I wonder where you go wrong. You never heed to the warning. Hey, just like Jake, yo. You know what up on the box there?
Smoking kills.
You right? See that? What?
Over by them, thy servant warned, and them with great reward.
Yeah, still like.
So an idea, yo. Because for sure say we warned by you, we warned by the by the laws of the we warned by it, yo, the keeping of the beard. You see me? Not making baldness up on your head. As if we make some of the things that we can rehearse at this time. But even the ones we can't rehearse. We see the benefits of it though. We understand why they're in place.
And it's supposed to be in your conscience.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
The one where you can't keep it.
God.
Someone over there saying white sometimes.
So, any idea you just go for sure that look, in order to walk in the paths of righteousness, I'm going to need to walk in the spirit, you follow and take heed to the word of the Heavenly Father. Because as we say, as the prophecies highlight, and even as the Lord himself tell us, yo, hey, give me Joshua what up there, and also give about the Jeremiah, it's still in the play.
This is Joshua chapter 1 verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success.
Exactly. The testimony, hey, we're seeing testimonies of that. You know how? We read the scriptures. Because guess what? You see man like Moses tribe, hey, you see my father Abraham tribe, yo. You see Moses tribe. And but guess what? You see Adam fall. Right? You see Adam fall. You see King David and Solomon. Right? We see Samuel and the prophets. We have many examples here. Hey, we see the Lord Yahweh. Right? So we see those testimonies and see how things work out for the good of them.
So we say my trust in the name of the Lord.
What?
You want
Jeremiah.
It's Jeremiah chapter 6 verse 16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths. Where is the good way? And walk therein.
So hold on, you think say, oh, we need to pull up one map of Jerusalem and fly go over it and walk on every single road that King David and the one of them you walk on. Everyone that get mentioned in the scripture, we go find whether today just walk up and down on it. Or if you have an idea whether we go to back it back. No. You know what to talk about? Hey, give me Job 8 and 8. Because as you say, people believe like they're smart. What?
This is Job chapter 8 verse 8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age.
He said inquire. So look at the word inquire from the Bible question. What's here?
No, go be healthy.
Alright, so this is an inquiry from BLB. Said the Hebrew, this is Shahal. They said to ask, inquire, borrow, beg. To ask for, to ask as a favor, borrow, inquire. Inquire of consult of a deity oracle.
Consult.
Also it is to seek. From Miriam.
Seek for information by questioning. Make investigation or inquiry.
Hey, what you want to say here? It's an examination into facts or principles. Research. Yeah, this is inquiry. We want to send with the IN. It's an examination into facts or principles.
So examine the facts and the principles of the former age. Consult the principles of the former age.
This is Job chapter 8 verse 8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers.
Well, prepare yourself to the search of their fathers. You know what fathers? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Hey, we have some beautiful examples from Abraham here. Especially as come out to faith.
You know, right? The origin, the origin of the word for inquire. Inquire is in career mean to seek. And as you did look up, you did say how you seek but the whole part. Scripture say you seek you to the book of the Lord and read. None shall want to remit. Because that is the history book where we get, you know what I mean, the history of God. Yeah, search for one from straight up, man. That's how we get we can go back to it by going into the Bible, going into the scriptures.
The record book, the book of remembrance, man. You know where priest is that?
Yeah.
Beg it, bro.
Jeremiah chapter 6 verse 16. Thus saith the Lord.
Job.
Oh, the Job. Continue.
Yeah, read it over.
Job chapter 8 verse 9. For we are but of yesterday.
What?
For we are but of yesterday.
One.
And know nothing.
Roman, a technological and modern time. We know things. I got this. So we are but of yesterday and know nothing. Nothing. We don't even know how to eat properly, yo.
Especially children on the line.
Yeah, we are not even know how to drink water properly.
Yeah, because there's a way you drink water.
Hey, Mark, we don't even know how to dress.
Yeah.
I watch some, I always watch medieval movies, you know. And believe me, we don't know this.
Shit.
Papi show.
Alright, look past. Tell me who you see have something of pure gold right now. Show me that.
Our pure material.
Hey, our pure, that,
pure fabric.
pure fabric, pure material. Hey, when you look in those, pure right? They're watching. You see, man, going go to the tailor or whatsoever.
Yeah.
Tailor made.
Get the measurement. And when I talk about a fucked up suit, man.
Yeah.
Saying we talk about things well. You ever see them?
Embroidered.
Yo. Yeah, you see.
Yeah, watch out Vikings and see somebody.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you see me?
Game of Thrones. Hey, watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, brother. You see me? Something well decked out. You know what I mean?
Pitch up in our tiny shop.
When I talk about even a Kingsman.
Yeah.
It shows you a Kingsman Secret Service.
Yes.
It shows you how the man walk in, go to the tailor measure him up. You know what I mean? And put on the white man suit on him.
Hey, no, I say, yo, even if I'm suit, I say, yo, why would I pay 10,000 US for a tailor-made suit? Them can't even afford a yard of the fabric. When you cement that suit.
Yeah, because even the material we wear, like polyester, everything have a vibration towards it, yo. Yep. Like for instance, they rip the pure gold. You see me? Like for instance, them silver, them all iron, they put you on the neck, yo, they mess you over, yo. Yeah, you need the pure, like for instance, the colloidal gold and colloidal silver. You see, when you drink from them thing there, yo, you actually pure, yo, and be your immune system and thing there. Right, so you need eat things in the natural sense, yo.
Yeah, when you have, when you have a woman that wear, for example, she have cotton panties, what that do for her? There for the breathing and our vagina make air can go through. We tell her it's comfy. You have for her based on weight, you know? Cotton look. You see me I say so. Even with the gift from that, when you're wearing pure cotton, because I tell you, if you wear diverse, you know, wear garment with mixed material, you're not supposed to have polyester and cotton mix.
Bro, you better do some full cotton Puma socks, yo. Bro, we need to get some more.
Yeah, man.
Them comfort, yo, when I say comfortable, brother, them comfortable like, I never know say you could have socks.
For today, exactly.
But comfortable, yo.
I'm sure that when I live, no, we don't live, man. We talking about, oh, live some life. Buy a lobster, See? And kill yourself, but knowing that lobster kill you.
Everybody buy them one step closer.
See? You're not living, you're not dressing properly, you're not eating properly, you're not drinking water. Hey, there's a way out to drink water, you didn't even know that, man. You have some people, you don't drink water like that, man. What?
They have
a container where you drink water.
Drink out of freaking plastic, brother. Either earth or leaded
vessels.
Or leaded vessels.
Or gold, or silver. Because the brother that used to explain to you why it's important when are the benefit of drinking out a gold cup and plastic cup and drinking a gold fork, gold fork, silver spoon, copper, all of those precious metals, them have benefits.
I remember them things they full of all the temple and the place there.
Yeah.
I don't need them come for first.
Yeah, it's good to say they're robbing temples of good, pleasant things. The menorahs was built in gold. The place, the fork, everything with in a gold, man. And when them come in our place, our country, they rob us of that, man. Hey, we need to know who rob us, man. The so-called white man. Saying Esau by nationality. Because if you don't know who the so-called white man is today, his nationality is Esau. The so-called white man, the word white means pure. So-called white man is not pure.
And white either.
And him not white either. Then he's the red man.
I'm sure name color.
The devil.
Yeah.
he's the hell boy. Then because he's the son of perdition. So yes, so he's not pure. So he took it out, man. So what they did when they rob us for gold and precious things, man. They build an ark. We can look it up right now. It's called the Ark of Titus. They build an arch, one big wall, and them carve it out in the wall where them show you when them are left from Jerusalem with the whole heap of precious thing on them shoulder.
Hey, you see the Colosseum in Italy? You know where the funding from it come from?
Funding?
Yeah.
No.
70 AD.
Surprise.
No, look it up. Look it up.
God.
The amount of things that them get out of the temple, it's able to fund that Colosseum. And it still stands to this day to show you.
Hey, it show you that, hey, why you think we don't have nothing? Because the scripture tell us that them rob us, man. Read Joel 3. Yeah, because him say the percentage of wealth what we have fight for is basically 13%. And every Negro I fight for that 13%. I fight to get a piece of that 13%. But the rest of the wealth is accumulated by who? So-called white people. See? And when did I mention, he may say, yo, we are nothing. Which we already know that because a long time I tell you people, man.
Tell me.
So the white man look upon you as nothing. And them a plan to get rid of you because you don't contribute nothing to their society.
But what the curse say, Lord say, yo, just like I'm rejoice over you to build you up and do good unto you,
yeah.
the same I rejoice over you to break it up and do nothing.
Yeah, can. Because what I'm saying in the video, say, yo, black people, so-called, not produce nothing but sweat. People don't buy sweat. So really and truly, yo, we don't produce nothing for the so-called white man, man. Why? Exactly, man. Them classify us as useless eaters. You didn't even know that, man. So them call you useless eaters. You don't serve a purpose. That is why you have the Georgia Guidestone. The Georgia Guidestone is the 10th commandment. And one of the commandments is saying that they have a plan to reduce the earth population below 500 million. The earth is how much? 7.8 billion. So look on the drastic amount of people who are dead. What them a plan to get rid of, man. And the majority of that population where they might get rid of is you people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos and Native American Indians, man. See? So you being in this society, loving up the so-called white man, or the so-called white man is your friend.
And the
heathen them. So-called white man are planning to kill you. And you don't believe that? Watch and see, man.
And it start already.
I don't believe that. Just look at everything they eat.
Yeah, start already.
Just go and see the market
but then,
and just go through the thing.
Gone. But a simple nigga does not even pay attention to where I eat. Him not pay attention to the food where I eat, him just eat. Him not pay attention that guy when him sick, him live at pharmacy. And them give some pharmaceutical drugs we treat. Not cure, not cure, we treat the problem and then
No. Treat symptoms.
we treat the symptoms. And then them continuously going back, and they build up on other problem. And them continuously going back, them live a pharmacy. See? And some of them end up in the hospital with them foot in a sling because they have diabetes. And one and a person in a sling because they have diabetes. See? Time well.
This is Job chapter 8 and verse 9. For we are but of yesterday.
That's sick. First tell her things, yo. And then, and also, what is to come?
Then close out on your day.
Yeah, so let's finish up. We're going to find out who said.
Yeah, 1 hour 56 minutes.
Another video.
Minute short.
Alright, just go on, when you have something on there.
Oh, you want the journey?
Yeah, let's complete the journey.
It's Jeremiah chapter 6 verse 16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths. Where is the good way? And walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls.
Exactly, because guess what? Ultimately, doing that will lead to salvation and the only rest we're going to get in this society. So, hey, with that one, to say our praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rekah Kodash.
from honors to the apostles and elders of Great Mill Stone. And shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word now, sincerity and truth. Sisters, believers, the helps. Shalom.